All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome. If you're not playing Dragonheir Silent Gods, look down below at the banner, click on it, come and join us. Play on Steam if you like, and then jump on your mobile device, back and forth between the two, and come join us on Discord as well. Today, we're going to be making teams to go up against Sammaster. Now, we're going to make teams, though, that don't have 5-team bonuses. I want to know if there's a way we can chart out which heroes do the most damage. But this boss stuns. So, and I think it's like a random stun too. Isn't it 50% chance to stun? Let me double check here. Let me see. Yo, OP Gamer, what's up, my man? I think this boss stuns on its first move, so we can't get clean damage from each of the heroes we use. Okay, here's the team we used last time to get 8 million, but we have an elemental advantage. And I want to take away this elemental advantage and look for the heroes that just do the most damage overall. And we got 8 million with this. Where's the boss moves? Where's he at? Let's see. What's going on, OP? How you doing today? Where do we normally see the boss's moves? Right here. Okay, so it's the first one. Yeah, each debuff. We want debuffs up, right? So he takes 10% additional damage. Whose HP is below 50%. Okay, so we do kind of want to stay topped off. Enemies whose HP is below 50% is the only time he's going to fear. And that's going to stop us from getting clean damage numbers. Yo, Blood Sample, my man. What's up, Yoshis? Are those Yoshis? I'm trying to figure out some teams or a way that we can do damage so we can kind of calculate. It's the same every season, right? For these D&D collaborations. Is there a way for us to kind of find out what the damage is like? We can't take this into the test dummy because the damage is calculated completely different. The gear, you know, everything that we have on here. As far as high damage dealers go, and we can't use this attack aura either. We wouldn't be able to use something like that. We'd have to go with... I don't know. It'd be really hard, I think, to find out. And then we can't go with a 5-team bonus either because that's going to throw things off. We'd have to go in here and say... I think Adri, right, is going to be the easiest rare for anybody to do really well on this boss. And we know that. We know she's just too damn good. Okay, so now they're only getting a 3-team bonus. We could do a 3-team bonus standard for everyone and kind of see what their damage is. And then a 3-team bonus is not overpowered for a brand new account. Or anyone who's just starting like a new season and they can't even, say you're on season 2, week 1, well, it's impossible for you to have your elemental advantage leveled out. Completely impossible. Even if you have all the heroes I do, you couldn't do it. You can't have all that additional damage. Won't Ice Blast dominate? It will? Yeah, that's a good idea. Would Ice Blast do some serious damage here? Let's see what the heroes are like. I haven't even looked at this season's Ice Blast heroes. Hey, man, good call. We're going to go over each of the elements so we would have gotten here. But, yeah, we could bring Nord in. Let's look at his stats, see what he's got. Yep, he should be good. And then we just got to bring in any Ice Blast hero you have with Nord, and let's see how they do. I'm going to bring Bled in because he's one of my favorites. Then we'll bring in somebody lesser than that in a minute. So we've got a healer, we've got Adri knocking back everything, and now we just need one more Frost to make it kind of fleshed out, right? So we have our 3-team bonus. Heals. Is there any Frost that does decrease attack? We could kind of bring in a tank one, but we don't need to. He does. He does decrease attack too. Is it better to have decreased attack or to go full-on damage? I think with Adri in here knocking back the ultimate gauge and slow speeding the boss, going full damage is probably going to be better. Because we don't need a tank. We have Hexandra in the front like we had a couple days ago when we were streaming. To save dice for the new season or a pull for this guy? You know, I don't regret summoning for the season banner, right? The exclusive banner that we had. I don't regret it, but I did too much. Like right when you say we get a test server before the season, like we did season 2, and we're able to test out all the heroes. And I know that like Girthin and Bledin are amazing. And then I summon on that exclusive banner and I get a couple legendaries and they're decent legendaries. I should stop. Because other legendaries that I don't have would do better for me most times. Especially for season 2. Now season 3 could be totally different. Maybe season 3, they finally bring back poison heroes, rally heroes, and all the other cool stuff that we like that can go well with other team comps, and maybe everything will be pretty nice to have. I regret everything? Yeah, see, those two aren't that great either, so... Right, I'm sorry about that. A healer and a shielder offset. Let's go in, since we're doing Frost, let's go in with this guy right here. For decreased attack. We got a healer. Let's just see what happens. Damage-wise, without the damage, we only have the 3-team bonus. So most people will have that. But again, if they're starting season 2 and they start this event, they're not going to have it. There's no way you can have enough to level up your elemental advantage. It's impossible. So it kind of sucks for... This is why you don't do an event and this is why we don't have people on different seasons and different days and stuff. It's so stupid. Everybody starts season 3 when season 3 starts. This company is so infuriating. They just will not talk about doing anything different. They refuse. The 8th for updates? Since the 8th? Well, it just came out, so give it some time. Although I did talk to them yesterday, and they said they have some big plans coming out. I did. I promise. So as soon as I get more information, I'll let you know. Did we get decreased attack? Let's see when we're doing decreased attack. He's not low enough to be stunned yet, but we could decrease attack right now, which would be great. Okay, let's do it here. Did we even get it off in time? Look at Nord. Nord's going ham, man. Nord, this little epic is going ham. No, Little Rare. Little Rare Ice Blast dude is going just as well as Bledin, which is crazy. I would never imagine he would do as well as Bledin, but on this boss he is. With these jacked up stats, him being melee and not having to worry about taking too much damage, he's doing all right. All right, we're going to pop this dragon right here. The second ability and that third ability. Then I trust you. I'm hoping. I don't know any details, but that's just what I was told by them. I was told because I asked them a couple questions yesterday about the experience pots, slow leveling for heroes, about updates, and about Discord again. And I keep posting them things that people put on videos and saying, hey, look at this. Everybody's asking me every day, or something, but somebody posts in Discord. Everybody's asking me every day what's going on with, you know, a Discord so they can report problems or find out about updates or you know, get a clan or meet new players, all that kind of stuff. Transparency, progress, official Discord, quality of life things. Yeah, all that yesterday. Do you know what the game I've been wanting to try? What's that? Black Desert. Black Desert Online? Have you played? I played Black Desert Online before. It's very action-packed. But what Black Desert? Black Desert Mobile? These guys are pulling in some damage. I think with just these two, like with 2 Ice Blast. Well, these are the 2 kind of Ice Blast heroes that give each other ice crystals so they can continue to do their battle skill. And we haven't even been doing decreased attack. It would be better to have somebody in here that's just doing damage and have Hexandra as our main healer. Remember, we're only doing a 3-team bonus. We're not doing a 5-team bonus here. On YouTube recommendation. Which one though? Can you show me, can you post a video of it over here in Discord, my Discord? Under just general chat. Just post a video of the game. This tank is doing nothing. I'm not even using this decreased attack. I'm going to use it now though. Here we go. Decrease attack now. I think we're going to get a pretty easy 8 million. If you're talking about Black Desert Online, it's an MMO that's been out for a really long time. It's very fast-paced, very cool looking, and I agree, it is fun to play. But it's been out for a very long time, and they've done a recent update a couple years ago, or a year ago, that did like a really cool overhaul. Kind of like going back and playing World of Warcraft. It's different than what you think, though. Like Black Desert Online is not a tab target World of Warcraft style MMO. You could play it with a controller. It's more like a I wouldn't say like a Street Fighter, but it's in between like playing Street Fighter, doing your forward down around to do your dragon punch and then throw your fireball and stuff like that when you're fighting. Go down, do like a neck kick, crouch kick, jab, uppercut into a dragon punch. Kind of like that with a controller. You can play it really fast paced online. Black Desert. They said they did fix the artifact to give us they did fix the test server to give us the artifact, but anybody who tried to get it on the test server, we had to like fill out some paperwork, fill out an online document saying that we didn't get it, and they're going to send it to us. Let's check after we get out of this fight. So easy 8 million. I mean, we're using Ice Blast, which does crazy amount of damage. Like both of these are doing the 8 million. And this is only with a 3-team bonus. That's the great part about this. Easy 8 million considering I did nothing with this tank. Like we didn't even need this tank here doing decreased attack. We weren't even using him. I'm sitting here talking with you guys the whole time and his ability's not even on. So if you did have somebody else to bring in besides him, let's bring in Usha. She's not part of Ice Blast, but she's... Oh, wait, we can't. Wait, does she have a 100% chance to crit, or did they ruin our girl again? No, she does have a 100% chance to crit. Let's go. I could swear last time she didn't. I could swear to you that on the Drist event, she had 10% chance to crit, just like Sigrid. Or I could be just making things up. One rare and one... Oh, I do have an epic. You're right. I forgot we have that epic down there, that Ice Blast. Unfortunately, we don't have 2 rare Ice Blasts. Well, let's see how well Nord does by himself then. We can check that out. Yeah, let's do that. You're right. I forgot. But any additional Ice Blast will work. So let's bring in another epic Ice Blast. One that we don't really use that often.
My energy tanks never run dry.
Now, unfortunately, he's not giving anybody else ice crystals like Bledin. Nord will help him get ice crystals, but he's not helping anybody else. And he does an AoE move that we don't need. But let's see what happens. I'm really curious to see what's going on with Usha. She gets that increased attack speed. If Frost is up, she's going to do a lot more damage. Does she have enough? Does she have accuracy on her? I didn't check. Yeah, she's got the Frost up. Cedric, that guy's doing some damage though. Look at him. And it's nice that we can do full auto. I was kind of hoping for Usha to pop off a little bit more if she applies Frost, right? She does apply it herself, and then she can take advantage of when she applies it. Let me see when she does her ultimate. Like, how big is her ultimate? It's like 43,000. So she applied it on the first one with 20,000 crit, and then she did 43,000 crit on that second hit. This is what looks like it's happening. So maybe we need a Frost. Like if we bring in Frost, we bring in somebody else that does Frost before her and get 2 of those hits hitting for that 40-something. Even though she'd probably just be in line with Nord then. I mean, Nord is really doing some work here. Easy team for a build for that are on Season 2. Yeah, that are on Season 2. Very easy, right? If you have any Ice Blast heroes, just bring them in. You're done for Season 2. And we are using a Dree, though. Don't forget that. A Dree is the secret weapon for all these bosses. He's at 5 stacks. I need to pay attention to the stacks so I know kind of when the team falls apart. Or when we died last time. Do you guys remember where we at like 9 stacks, 10 stacks, 12 stacks? Maybe 12 stacks it falls apart. I'm not sure. Oh, that's right. We need to go look for the artifact. I hope the artifact's here. I'd like to level the artifact up and test it out. See the difference. See the actual difference in the shield strength with the newer artifact. You just got a Toll War from the Horn? Chitty, congrats, man. You got a legendary from the Horn. Holy crap. One of my heroes' ultimate is off. Noob. Yeah, Sebastian, that was my tank for decreased attack. So we didn't need him. So we just took him out. Why do you have the tank's ultimate off? Right. Because I was timing it for later on, okay? Quick question. The chief challenges are showing up at 23 hours remaining for Ardrith event. Or those chief challenges will reappear during the event time. For the Ardrith event. You have an Ardrith event going on right now. Your chief challenges are there. You'll keep having chief challenges far after the Ardrith event goes away. Like for the whole month. You'll have chief challenges for 30 days. First 30 days, no chief challenges. Second 30 days, 31 days to 60 days, you'll have chief challenges. Or 30 to 60. And then from 60 to 90, you'll have chief challenges as well. Uh-oh. Not looking good on our health at all. Maybe we did need decreased attack. Everybody just got feared because they were under 50% HP. I need my girl Hexandra to bring that heal right now. It's going to be a stronger heal too because everybody's low. 8 million, no problem. But we're all about to be feared again. Oh, so close to 8 million. I think we got it. Come on. Don't die. Usha's okay. Usha's hanging in there. She's going to get feared, though. Okay, Usha needs to do a hard slap right here. Okay, good. Knockback. Ultimate, 8 million. Let's go. Will reappear during the event time. Yeah, they're going to reappear, but I don't know about reappear for her. They only reappear for Ardrith. What did we do for Ardrith? We did chief challenges for Ardrith for the whole month, right? Didn't we? I'm trying to remember. Jesus Christ, I can't even remember what we did. The chief challenges appear, and that's when we fight for that second month of the game, 30 days in. That's when we fight for that legendary. Ardrith is the legendary for season 2, so we do everything for the whole month for her, right? Total time remaining on Lunar Halo Radiance event is 21 days. Okay, for you. Yeah. So they'll come back. Yeah, they come back every week. Like 4 weeks. Yeah. You fight them. You fight 2 bosses, 3 bosses, 4 bosses, then 5 bosses. No, is that right? You fight 3? You fight 3 bosses the first week, 4 bosses the next week, 5, and then 6. Is that right? All these seasons and all these games have me very confused right now, okay? Very, very confused. Let's get some air in here. I think it's 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that makes sense. The first week is 3, then 4 bosses pop up, then 5, and then 6. Or all the bosses are there, but you can fight that many. He says, because why create new content? 8 million, easy here. We just threw in whatever Ice Blast we wanted to. Just another Ice Blast. What kind of damage did we get with her? 24%, 26%, 44%. This dude is doing some work. I didn't think this epic was going to do some well, but maybe the boss has really high defense. Check that out. 44% of the damage is right here with Cedric, something, whatever his name is. And I believe it's because he has a chance to ignore defense, doesn't he? To ignore 30% of the enemy's defense. Otherwise, this ability is just a normal ability for 720 of attack. It's AoE, but that does no difference on this. There aren't multiple points for us to hit on this boss. This does 3 hits each to 10 times. 50% chance to ignore some defense. I don't know. That's pretty wild. I feel like he's doing way more damage than Bledin. We had Bledin in here. He was rocking more than Bledin. Critical damage. Where'd he go? Same stats, right? Attack 2,800, 2,000, a little bit less attack, same critical damage. Huh. 5 bosses on the map, but time remaining on them are 23 hours. No, you need to attack them now. Each week you get to attack them. After the reset, you'll have 4 tries. Right. But you need to do your attacks now. If it says you're 3 of 3 for attacks, do all 3 of those attacks. In 23 hours, it's going to reset, and it's going to tell you then at the new week that you have 4 of 4 attacks to do. Then a week later, it's going to tell you have 5 of 5 and then 6 of 6. But do those attacks. Otherwise, you're going to lose out. You want to get those points in there. You want to get those, whatever total you get those lunar shards for her. So you got to get those in. Yeah, so do those attacks. And those attacks are going to refresh. You're going to see 4 of 4 next week if you're at 3 of 3 right now. If you're at 4 of 4 right now, you're going to see 5 of 5 next week. Do the attacks, yes. Nord's attack is extremely high. Look at that. Same critical damage again, but his attack is much higher than the other ones. That's why I guess Nord's popping off. I kind of expected more from Usha with her attack speed increase. Oh, if Frost is up. Okay, let's build something around Usha then. Who else can give us some Frost? Who else can apply Frost that's not really... Not an epic or a legendary. 60% chance to apply Frost for 5 seconds. Prioritize the skill on... Oh, he does 3. Okay, I don't like Wilt. Wilt has never done good damage for me when I used him in Season 1. But let's see what happens here. Okay, this is all rare. We've got Wilt to try to up Usha's damage and to see if he can do some decent damage. Oh, look at this dude. What's he do? This uncommon. We make an uncommon team to do 8 million? That's what I'm talking about. Everybody's got uncommons. Does a hammer. 50% chance to inflict frost for 10 seconds. Unleash a battle cry, gaining 15% attack for 5 seconds. Look at this. When he deals damage to people with frost, he deals additional 20% derivative damage. What's his enlightenment? 300. Oh, man. Look at this guy's going to go ham. This dude is going to go crazy. 20% attack is derivative damage. You got 2, 3. Like, us getting all these stats on this kind of guy right here would be so difficult. His defense is low? Yeah, it's pretty low. I hope we can keep him alive. His defense is pretty damn low. Is worse than Dragonheir? Well, they don't have any save slots, right? There's no save slots yet. It just came out, man. Come on. Where's the frost? There's the frost. So if we can keep frost up more often, Usha will do more damage. I didn't see any frost be applied by Wilt just then. We've got a frost up right now. Plus our boy over there is going to do derivative damage. Our uncommon. Not much, but you know, it all adds up, right? He just did his ultimate. He's still under Nord, but I still think his damage is good. I don't even know what that uncommon's called. Usha is looking good, but I mean, I can't, like, we don't have the other. What was the total damage that we did? I need to write it down. I need to see what the total damage is with our, once we reach 8 million, the total damage with the ice blast people that we had. Like when he did 44% damage, what was that number? I didn't really take note of it. Usha, Wilt. Okay, so this is Usha and Wilt on a team. Usha, Wilt, and an uncommon. I mean, she's definitely doing more damage because that frost is up for her additional attack, right? That chance to do an additional attack when frost is available. But I think Wilt and this uncommon are not pulling their weight. We're already at 5 stacks and we're not even at 2 million. This isn't going to work. Unleash It, the taboo. So at the end of 5 stacks, we're at 2 million. 5 stacks. 2 mil. I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, 5 stacks, 2 mil. That is way too low. Because if we take this guy back and Nord back, same leader ability. At the end of 5 stacks, what do we have here? This with Usha. Cedric and Nord. Let's see where we're at the end of 5 stacks on this one. It's going to be much, much more, right? Let me pull up this guy's name so I can see what it really is. It's Cedric, right? Isn't that his name? Dragonheir? Heroes. Epic. Ice. Yeah. Seidic. Usha Cedric Nord. Yeah, we're already beating their what they had at the end of 3 stacks. So at the end of 5 stacks, we're going to be doing much better. The Baron fight from previous season? The Baron fight. It's the... What was the name of the demon we fought? Era 2. It's the same as the Era 2 fight we had on Season 1 when we were going for Drist. Do you remember that fight? The big demon with wings? Where all of our heroes are maxed out to level 100. We don't have to worry about gear, and they all have kind of their own stats. 3.4 million. And this is the one that we made 5 million. We made 8 million pretty easy with this, right? And this guy was popping off and did 40. He's doing like 40% of the damage. Let me make notes here. 45% damage. Team bonus. Okay. Usha is hanging in there though because she gets those shields up. So she does last longer, but she's not doing... I mean, she's doing Nord damage right now. That's good enough. I mean, Nord damage is pretty solid, honestly. Yeah, do you remember your previous season when you fought against Era 2, the big demon? Hexandra is an exceptional healer here because when you get low, she does that additional healing. Although, I don't think she's going to come back from this. This is looking bleak because we're going to get hits here. We're going to hit and maybe die. Nope, but we're going to get feared. She's ready if she can... Right before we hit again. And still making you participate. What's going on? This right here, this fight, you mean? Yeah, this is a good idea because the way the servers are all spread out, even if the servers weren't all spread out like that, this is a good idea for them to do the bosses. Like a good way for them to do it because everybody's on different days, different seasons, different time of playing. But we didn't quite make that 8 million. We made it last round, but we didn't make it this round. I think we made 8 mil on this team for sure. We did. Was he still doing 45% of the damage? Yeah, the dude's rocking. 3 mil, right? But that is with Nord helping him out. Oh, let's go see if we have the artifact now. Back out, back out. Did they load the artifact on my account? They wouldn't have put it here. It's sold out there. Please. Please be here in my inventory. It's a book. Enlightenment. Oh, man. They didn't load it to the account yet. Come on, that's a video I can put up on YouTube. Let's go. Huh. Okay. Okay, what are some other rare ideas? We've got, we've done Poison 2 days ago. We did Poison, and Poison did really well. But we're not going to do a 5-team bonus. We're going to do a 3-team bonus with, that's good. We'll bring a Dree. So the Poison heavy hitters without decrease attack. Obviously Sigrid, no, because she only has 10%. We've got Eli. We've got this dude. We've got Dinch. What about this guy? He gets an additional crit rate, but we're already at 100% chance to crit, right? No, he ignores defense. And this boss, remember with Cedic? He was ignoring defense and doing a crazy amount of damage. So maybe with ignoring defense stacks. I hear 1% additional defense ignored per poison up. Maybe he'll do something amazing. Let's run these 3 first. Yes, we'll go with Enlightenment lead because Hexandra is available to everyone. Let me write this down to see who I'm using. Eli. Dinch. What'd he say? You were my friend today? Eli sounds so weird. Usha. I swear he's saying you are my friend today. Okay, rare poison. Gel?
You are my prey of the day. It's hunting time.
Okay, how much damage are they doing total right now? At the end of 5 stacks, let's see where they're at. That'll give us an idea. Jagel's not doing a lot of damage at all. That dude with the spear in the back is not doing anything. He's support. He doesn't even have a 100% chance to crit. Okay, we'll take him out. We're not using that guy. A 10% chance to crit. What a weakling. We shouldn't even have considered him. Okay, now I know Latalis does, but we don't need the knockback because we're using a Dree. This tank guy, he does do decrease attack, dispel a debuff, ally protect, the lowest current HP. Okay, we don't need that right now. Oh yeah, the poison exploding girl. Oh, that's right. I need to make sure that we have skill books into them though. Okay, they do have skill books. That's good. I want to try out this guy. He's the only other guy we really had to try out besides exploding.
And so concludes your fate.
I can't level them up from here. Let's go level him up.
Never underestimate the power of kindness. Of course. I send usurpers to their deaths. Even in done.
I don't know, that's a lot of rare books for people to dedicate right away, but they're going to have other heroes. We'll have something else. I just want to know what these guys can do. Who was the other one?
I shall protect our forest.
No, not the shield dude.
Your body is the backbone of any adventure.
This herb can make you see countless stars.
That's the one we can get for free from doing Faye, but that's season 2 Faye. What do we get from season 1 Faye? Oh, I remember it was the light guy that does the stuns. Jar Jar Binks, whatever his name is.
I'm still not used to the brightness above ground after all this time.
I thought there was somebody else I was trying to look at. Ah, that's right.
Never underestimate
Where is she?
the power of kindness.
Engaging in taboos comes at a price.
I'm tired of this.
Okay, Eli, Dinch, and him first.
And so concludes your fate.
Okay, now with him ignoring defense, I'm hoping he's going to pull off some good damage. I feel like this boss has got a lot of defense. That's why Cedic did so well. I'm hoping. We'll see. Put that theory to the test. Now, there he goes. Look at his damage right now. No, it's below Eli. We got a lot of stacks of poisons up, though. He should ignore 19% defense, 17% defense. Is that whenever he does a move or just the ultimate? Or is it anytime he does damage? He just went up again above Eli, which is pretty damn impressive. Wielding the pike, dealing poison damage. 75% chance to inflict 3 stacks of poisons. Deals damage to enemy with to inflict poisons. When dealing damage to an enemy, each stack of poison on them allows the damage to ignore 1% of target's defense. So anytime he does damage, he's ignoring defense. And he's sticking in there with Eli. I like it. Remember, we're only doing a 3-team bonus too because we have a Dree in here. This might be the highest damage we've seen out of the other teams that we've done. At the end of 5 stacks, we'll see what kind of a... Well, we'll probably be at 3.4. Probably similar to what we had before. With Cedic, Usha, and Nord. Yeah, every time he does his ultimate, he jumps right ahead of Eli, but then Eli does his ultimate. The event's tomorrow, right? So tomorrow we won't be on the test server. Tomorrow we're going to be logging in, streaming the actual event. We're going to be running around with Elminster. We're going to be picking him up, picking up the artifact, all of that on the live server. Or did you move to Vortex 4? Yes, man, I'm hitting Vortex 4, of course. Of course. What are you talking? Who hits Vortex 1? That's silly. That sounds so silliness. Oh, I think we're at... Yeah, 3.4 seems about right. I think we were on the same damage. So we might not get 8 million. We might be a little shy of 8 million, or we might just get over 8 million and a few people would be dead. It depends. It's going to be close. You know what we could bring in? Even though I do love the healing that Hexandra gives us, I also love Quarion. Quarion is one of my favorite healers in the game because of his low cooldown, 16 seconds. Plus, he gives us increased defense. Do you think that would be better than Hexandra with her passive that gives us the additional healing when people are low? With Hexandra, they have to be below, what, 30% or something? Uh-oh. We just got our stuff stomped in. We just got crunched, man. Well, that was kind of crappy. When healing below 40%, the healing is increased by 30%. Well, that was just garbage right there.
Worry not. I am here.
Okay, what if we do bring in decreased attack? Will that help us? Of course it'll help us, but let's see what we've got here just for fun. I mean, it could be any decrease. It doesn't even have to be this element. It could be any element. When they're below 40%, but also doesn't he have a 50% chance to do additional healing? Man, I love this guy. Quarion is one of my favorite. When healing, you have a 20% chance to increase the healing by 50%. Heal over time, HP shield, and then we do this with our increased defense. But Hexandra is totally free. She's a freebie, right? Let's see if we last longer. We just did it with Hexandra. We fell apart. At what point? I don't remember, but some point in there we fell apart. Let's see what happens now. Should we be micromanaging our heal to have increased defense up when he does his ultimate? It's every 16 seconds. I think this boss is on 18 seconds. We could have increased defense up by that time. Because it's falling apart. It fell off right now. Is that as hard as hitting a move? I think it is. Nah, we should let him do it on his own. He's going to do it quite often. There you go. Quarion. He just got 2 heals in on this one boss rotation just that time. I don't know. We'll see. Arturo, what is up, my man? Arturo, you play with those new guns? Have you been playing it all? I play with all the new guns, but I go back, and they've got a lot of new maps. I go back and just use my Swarm. I think it's a Swarm. And the Polymer, whatever the LMG, the first LMG is. We should play some Call of Duty on stream. Some days I do really well, but some days I do bad, and I'm like, nah, I should never stream it. Oh, are you? Oh, man, I hope you get better, buddy. Seriously. I hope you get well. That's not fun. Anybody that's our age can relate. Yeah, man. Health issues are not cool. 100%. Oh, I also played with some military guys over here in Japan a few nights ago, and we were playing Search and Destroy a lot. And I kind of got a good taste for it. But it's only because I'm in a group, so it's fun. We're all talking together, joking around. You know, the last kill will be going on, and we'll all be talking while the last person's trying to get killed and all that. It's pretty wild playing Search with a group. Yeah. Are you eating oatmeal and taking blood pressure medicine? I don't have high blood pressure, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't. No high blood pressure at all. Just lucky, I guess. I can't say it's to do with what I eat. It's just I don't have it. So 4 million? We might actually get 8 million pretty easy here. Oatmeal. Yeah, I think oatmeal's cholesterol. That's oatmeal's cholesterol, right? High blood pressure, you probably just take medicine and you try to zen chill. Does exercise help with high blood pressure? I just don't really know about high blood pressure. I know there is blood pressure medicine, but I don't know, like medication you take, but I don't know what you do to try to alleviate it like you would high cholesterol with oatmeal. Yeah, that was high cholesterol. Water that you take does what? Uh-oh. Oh, we don't get this heal. We're going to get a heal off right before he hits us, though. Right there. Boom. And the increased defense is up for both those hits. That second attack and this attack. Increased defense. Now, whether we're going to make it to Can we get 2 heals here? If he can get this heal off before this boss... There we go. Before he fears us. Fear's fine because our ultimate gauge still recharges. If this was a stun, we'd be in a lot of trouble. But he's not going to get this one off, right? This heal off right here. And we're going to lose a couple people. Get it, get it, get it. Oh, man, he's so close. We could micromanage because I did notice that our Adri was knocking back the ultimate gauge sometimes when the boss was right. Like, we couldn't knock it back any further. Right when the boss had taken a turn or right when it's doing a move, you can't knock it back past that. So we did miss out on some knockback. And we're only doing a 3-team bonus, so we're not as strong as those 5-team bonus people. But that's not fun either, getting back in shape. Just start out taking some walks, man. Just got to get up and move around. But with your job, you were moving around a lot. It's not like me. I'm always sitting here in this chair. Just always like chilling in this chair or laying down watching TV. I'm like a house cat. 6.8. Oh, man. So that was Dinch. That was Adri, Dinch, Eli, Quarion. And what's this guy's name right here? He's doing 36% of the damage. That's what I'm saying. Look at this guy. Because there's enough poisons up that he's doing well with ignoring defense. The dragon does have really high defense. Anything that ignores defense is a helper. That's his name. Lorari? Only did, what, like 6.8 mil? Should we try and micromanage this? It's going to be kind of a hassle to micromanage. All that pizza food doesn't help? Well, maybe just the portion doesn't help. And I do this, I talk to my wife all the time about this. My wife always gives me, like when I say I want something like spaghetti, I get a bowl like this big. And I always tell her, like, this is enough food to feed 2 to 3 people. Like, this is huge. And she's like, okay, we'll give it back. And I'm like, it's all right, I'll eat it. That's okay, I'll eat it. Don't worry about it. But portion, it's always about portions. You can eat whatever you want to eat. It's always about portion. Guys, don't ever stop eating what you love. Just don't eat so much of it, right? You don't need to eat it 5 times a day. You don't need to eat 3 bowls of cereal just because you love cereal. 1 bowl, smaller bowl if you're trying to lose weight. I use a bowl that's this big now for cereal if I just want some cereal, and instead of using a bowl that's like, you know, in America, I'd use a bowl like this. Here in Japan, I use a bowl like this, but then I have this clear bowl that's not even really, you wouldn't consider it a bowl. It's very small. I could run in the kitchen and show you, but I think you guys understand. Very small. But once I get done eating that, I feel satisfied. I had the cereal, I had the taste, I put it away into the sink, I'm done. You just got to kind of slowly moderate yourself and take everything in moderation, lower portions. Don't buy a big bag of chips and snack on it. If you can, get a big bag of chips, immediately put it into a whole bunch of smaller Ziploc bags and only eat that 1 Ziploc bag. Don't go back and grab another Ziploc bag. Only eat that 1 Ziploc bag and be done with it. You're eating out of the mixing bowl? Big old like a salad bowl, a huge one? Yeah, man, back in the States, I used to eat like a couple of big bowls of cereal at a time. It's pretty wild. I can't do that now. I'd be a plumper, you know? So this guy was doing amazing. I think this whole team would do well if I just kind of micromanaged Adri's ultimate knockback. And she's the only one I had to micromanage. Like healing, we'd take the healing at any time. Like there, he can heal anytime. Just to kind of keep us topped off. But her, right now, she's going to do her ultimate. It wouldn't knock him back. So now we'd wait to do her ultimate now. See that knockback we got? If we let her do it on her own, she would have tried it right when he did his second ability and not done any knockback. And I don't know if she always got up to slow speed. I don't know how well we are with getting up debuffs. Are they always going up? Okay, I'm going to knock him back right now before that ability. There we go. Boom, boom. I'm just going to keep an eye on her for a minute and see if it makes a difference. Some Tum Yummy soup. Large serving bowl. My wife, I asked her to make me some chili a couple days ago. So yesterday I had chili and cereal and eggs and rice. And today I'm going to have some more chili. I've been in the mood for some chili. 5-minute ads? What do you mean 5 minutes? Phase bad for what? What is HBP? High blood phase bad for high blood pressure? Faye meander? Is that what you're saying? I don't think she got a slow speed just then. I'm wondering with our accuracy, right? Are we always supposed to apply our debuffs? And if no, why don't we have enough accuracy to do that? Like right now, if she really didn't apply slow speed recharge. Oh, that's right. She's got 3 hits at a 75% chance each hit to apply it. So she's not always going to apply it. That's right. Sometimes she's going to not even try to apply it, regardless of resistance or not, since she's got 3 chances at a 75% each. Ooh, I almost wanted to do her move, but it's glad I waited. Oh, you haven't been... no problem, man. No problem. Yeah, you guys eating some good food? Food's starting to sound good to me. This morning, I had a bowl of cereal, actually. I did have a bowl of cereal. And I've got some egg omelet to mix with some Japanese rice later on. And I've got the chili to eat. So I'm going to pick one for lunch, one for dinner. And then when I eat my egg omelet or chili, whatever, I'm going to do a protein shake to fill me up. Like take the powder protein, mix it into some water. Doesn't taste the best, but you know, to fill you up and give you some protein. I'll do that. So I make sure I don't munch on something. Because I will be full after that. I don't know how well this is really helping out. Come on, Adri. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Knock it back before he does. Yep. There we go. Knock back. Get a heal in. Slow speed is up, so maybe we can get another heal before the boss does his ultimate. I think so. Maybe. It's tracking pretty quick. Come on. You're almost there, buddy. You're almost there. You got it. Right before the ultimate. Nice. Slow speed and decrease the accuracy is up right now. Will the decrease of accuracy make him not fear us? Nope. We all got feared. We're going to be short again. We are definitely short, and we're probably going to lose Adri and Eli. All we can get is 6 million with this. With the 3-team bonus and with this team, we can only get 6 million. Let me try to bring back in. Let's see if it was better with Hexandra. Giving us those additional heals when... Well, she's stronger too because she's getting the 3-team bonus. Let's keep it with attack. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on full auto for now. Gnome bug and the burn fist dude. If you have him and the other burn dude that throws out the burns on the same timer, is he not getting some kind of turn meter increase from something? Does he have a move to get some kind of turn meter increase? So the exclusive is going in front of Karf when he shouldn't be. Even when you have Karf go first, there's a known bug for that. Steak and potatoes. That's it. Steak and potatoes all the time. Hey man, steak and potatoes are fine. I wouldn't eat a lot of potatoes if you're trying to like slim down. But yeah, steak is, you know, meat's always fine. You know, it depends. Man, I do miss American food. Talking about all this food, I do miss, like, I was just thinking about this place I used to eat a huge potato back in the day. I was working at probably, at that time, I think like Chase, Manhattan Mortgage Corporation over there on JTB and Southside Boulevard. There was this, it's not even like a, I think it was like a deli. And you go in there and you get a potato that's like this big. Sour cream all over it, cheddar cheese melted all over it, bacon bits. And I don't know what else they had in there. Something like that. You know, some chives thrown on it or something. So damn good, but it was huge, man. The biggest potatoes I've ever seen. So damn good. You're asking me if that's the situation. You'd have to look at their skill haste, though. It's different strums per player. What are their skill timings at? When you look at their skill timings, are they both at 17.5? Oh, and look at their skills too, right? Yeah. You boost his turn meter when he hits somebody with burn. That's usually the case when you look at their skills and stuff. Yeah, if he's boosting it when he gets that burn hit, then he's gonna go in front of him. But with timers, are you saying you're locking their time in and he's still going in front of him? Oh, okay, that's an issue. I think what Strumus is saying is that he locked in and said, okay, I've got Karf going at 18 seconds. I've got the other guy going at like 18.5 seconds or 19 seconds. And then every 20 seconds, I want that to happen. And then every 20 seconds, they're not staying on that. Yeah, check your times. Double check your times. Your old butt can't handle them. Los burritos? Burritos is, man, I wish I could get some cool burrito. It's really hard to find good Mexican food in Japan. Just Mexican food, period. It's hard to find here. I can always get Italian here. I can always get Asian. Any kind of Asian you can think about, right? Korean, Japanese, Chinese. There's all sorts of Asian here. But, yeah, that's... Mexican's hard for me to find. Hard to find a place that has Mexican. And then it's even harder to find a place that's got decent Mexican. Nope. I think Hexandra did worse than Quirion. Okay, so let's build around Quirion or Hexandra. It doesn't matter. We need some more damage, or we need to put in that decreased attack we were talking about earlier. Let's do that. Let's bring in this guy that we know has decreased attack. Removes a debuff. We don't need that. But really, any rare decreased attack doesn't do much else. I don't think there's a rare decreased attack out there that does something else cool for our team.
The best solution to fear is knowledge.
Kind of be nice to bring in...
Engaging in taboos comes at a price.
Where's this guy at?
Those unable to afford it, my prison is the best.
This guy.
Shall protect our forest.
I don't even think we need skill books. All he's doing is decreased attack. And we need 2 skill books into that ultimate to have a 100% chance to apply it. Because we've got a Dree, so he can stick with the boss. There we go. There's nothing to dispel. He's not going to dispel a control.
I shall protect our
We can use that guy, and then we can also use... Eventually, when we want to try some lightning out, we can go and try... We can try some Dauntless people. That'd be pretty fun. With... Where is she?
Don't even think of
Arena.
harming my village.
Arena with giving us those additional shields might help. And decrease attack. Oh, perfect. We got our decreased attack right here. Plus, we get additional shields. Oh, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Old school. Going back to Season 1. Express mail you some food. Yeah, man, I need some good food, right? My mom used to express mail me some cereal. Not express mail, but, you know, regular mail. Now she lives out in the boonies, not even close to a grocery store or probably anywhere to really ship me some stuff. You can have him on default. He'll overtake Karf. But no, sir, no good Mexican food. What do they have there? Beans? Beans and rice, right? Are you talking about like American kind of Mexican or what? Sugar baby, what's up, my man? Should I keep this guy in or take... Like, if I take Dinch out, is this guy going to perform as well as he's doing right now? Because Dinch is the lowest damage dealer, but he is getting a lot of poisons up, so this guy can ignore more defense. Let's try him without Dinch. Let's go for... We got a 3-team bonus still. Let's bring in our decreased attack, but a decreased attack... Oh, she's only going to have 10% chance to crit. Please tell me they changed her. She does give us shields.
Don't underestimate the strength
Kinda
of the
stupid,
forest
man.
humans.
Kind of weird. All right, let's see when we do this decreased attack. Where are we going to land this? We'll see a Dree is going to knock back after this ability. And then we'll put her on full auto for a Dree. Knock back. Boom, boom. Okay. Did we already do decreased attack? We did. I wasn't paying attention. But it wasn't up for that hit. Yeah, decreased attack we're going to have to micromanage though. We're going to have to like do it right then until we start getting feared. Once we start getting feared, it'll fear us all the way through this and do decreased attack for the second ability and the third. It'll force us to do it then. Spear Guy's still doing more damage than Dinch and more damage than any of the other poisons. Sticking there with Eli. And remember, we get additional shields from Arena, but Arena needs to be positioned near our melee. Because I believe she's only shielding Hexandra, correct? Yeah, every time she keeps shielding Hexandra, which isn't, you know, one of the targets we need to shield, to be honest. We got to put her kind of in the back there next to the other two melee, the other two DPS guys. I can't believe Arena only has 10% chance to crit. This is sad. Look at her damage. Her damage is the same as... What's going on, Demon? Calimex? Tex-Mex? What is Tex-Mex? What does Tex-Mex taste like compared to Mexican? I don't know. All I know is that Chipotle is good burritos. The bowl or the burrito wrap for Chipotle is great. I don't get the beans because I like the flavor of everything else besides the beans. You know, like if you want to get chicken with the right rice, the lemongrass rice, and then throw on all the good stuff without the beans. The beans are too like strong of a flavor for me to put in there. He does better damage than the Traveler at level 70. Who does? Who does? Yeah, we should bring in the Traveler too, because the Traveler Ice Form does really good damage, and with this high of attack will give us good shields. That's what we should do. We should bring in the Traveler. Great damage, great shields, and the Traveler is going to have a 100% chance to crit, right? Chipotle? I love Chipotle, man. Yeah, I'm with you. I love Chipotle. When I lived in Atlanta, I used to eat Chipotle every day. There was one I could drive to that wasn't too far down the road every single day. And then even in Jacksonville, I had a Chipotle that was pretty close. But I had a Polo Tropicola or something like that close as well. And I used to go there sometimes. Chimichangas? Oh, those are chimichangas that are Mexican? Oh, we had a really cool Mexican joint next to my place in Jacksonville too. Like a mom and pop, you know, one of those Mexican, they're not It's not a chain, or it could be a chain, but it's the, you know, they give you the sauce and the chips right when you come in and you order good ass Mexican food. Man, you guys are making me hungry. I don't even know if my wife can make me good Mexican food. She does make me tacos. She does. Makes me burritos and tacos. And she even makes the lemongrass rice just like you would get from Chipotle. Very similar. And then we have to do a little something different with the sour cream because sour cream is not exactly the same over here. Oh, we're locked up. Looks like, okay, for the damage we're getting right now, it looks like decreased attack is working out better than that third DPS. We are definitely lasting longer with decreased attack up. We're not going to get feared this time. I need to micromanage when we do it, but right now is good. Decreased attack for that ability. And it could be anybody that decreased attacks, because Arena is doing nothing. Like her damage, it could be another tank. It could be a tank if we want it to be. The damage is terrible right now. I wish we had a decreased attack that would do 10%, 100% chance to crit. Then it would really be easy to get 8 million. Okay, if nobody dies from this right here, we're okay. Easy. Let's go. Okay, feared is fine. Right when we come out of the fear, boom. We don't get hit by this move. We get a heal, and we're going to get 8 million. And I really like this spear guy. He's doing some damage. And this is with a 3-team bonus. We're not doing the 5-team bonus. Easy times. It was, what? You went to a Mexican restaurant and it was full of Asian employees? Really? What is that, like in California or something? There's not a damage leaderboard. That boss is there. Yeah, this is all we need. Every day we just need 8 million, and we want to do it as easy as possible for players, even if they're, you know, just starting the game, just joining the game, or if they're just starting Season 2, they're not going to have their elemental advantage out very far. So we do want an option that's going to do pretty good damage, even more than 8 million, because they might not have the additional attack that we're getting right now or the additional defense to last this long. So the more damage we can do, it's better for them. And we want it to be accessible, right? We want all these rares like this. This is very accessible. Now, obviously, an account that just started day one is not going to have all this, but what can we do, you know? We can't do anything about somebody starting day one and they're free to play and they don't have anybody. There's nothing we can do about that.
Worry not. I am here.
But this is easy.
I will miss twice.
All right, let's go. Uh-oh. Now your PC's having issues? Jesus, man.
I am here.
All the bad luck at once. Oregon? It was in Oregon that you went into a Mexican restaurant and it was all Asian people? Oh, man. I saw a review out today for Dune Part 2. Is that supposed to come out? I guess this weekend, right? Yeah, today's Thursday. Maybe it's coming out tonight at midnight and then Friday, tomorrow for sure. Well, it's Thursday for me. Might be a little different for you guys in your part of the world. 48% from Eli, 37%. I still think this guy's doing really well. Maybe Dinch would kind of do the same amount of damage as this guy, but I think he's doing what he needs to do. These two, along with Hexandra, doing amazing with heals. Decrease attack. Again, this decrease attack could be anybody of any element that you have. Doesn't have to be Arena because Arena did 6.5% damage. She's doing a little baby shield on the person next to her of 10% of their max HP, which is nice, but it was always going to Hexandra. And then Adri over here is not part of the 3-team bonus, so these two were not getting additional defense or attack, but they don't need it, right? We need the 3-team bonus with our 2 DPS. And maybe the tank or healer, that's fine. For sure, the 2 DPS. These are just support, so she's knocking back the ultimate, slowing it down, and that's easy times. Now, what do we have? I think you got Vortex-like rewards. What's that? Time to buy a new PC? He said time to buy a new one. I don't know. I don't really want mine to break down. I feel like my computer's been lasting pretty good. It's been good. It's strong. I look at all the new graphics cards that come out, and I still feel like mine is very strong. I got a 3080. It's been great. I keep looking to upgrade, but then every time I look at comparison charts, I don't see anything cool. So it's probably better for me to wait until this does kind of crap out, right? And then look to see what's going on. They're so expensive. I would say probably around $4,000 to get something strong, right? To get a good GPU, a good CPU, it's gonna be probably around $4,000, which isn't something I want to drop just for fun. I gotta wait. I gotta wait till this craps out. I can't do it just for fun, you know. It's not reasonable to do that. So who else would we use? These are poison. So say we don't have poison. Say we got to work with fire. And we want to do fire team. So we're going to bring in, obviously, Total Nan along with Netta would be amazing. But Total Nan is, we could use her. So let's bring in her along with Netta. And then now we don't have a fire healer though, right? There's no... There's no heals in fire, but we could take out our decrease attacker, bring in her for decrease attack. Now we've got a very similar team. Very, very similar team. We need to get her some scrolls. She's already got scrolls for decrease attack. She's already got scrolls for damage. And we need to give this girl some scrolls for damage. And then this should be the same as the last team that we ran. Same setup, same. It should do the same thing. I hope. I hope. If it does, then we got like a blueprint of what you need to do to get it done, depending on what heroes you have, right? If it works. Fire.
Is this your wallet?
Did she say, is this your wallet? Is she a thief? Back away from my wallet, woman. Is this your bra? Okay. Do I want to get some damage with him? As far as this girl we have here hits pretty hard. We could use, what's his name? Brawny. We could use Brawny. We could try him out. Attack multiplier. What's it saying here? Each wild check. The next basic does 250. We could see if he does more than her. Sure. We'll do her first, and then we'll check them both out. So we got to get our decrease attack up in there again. That and Netta. And we got increased defense now. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, wait. Hexandra. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, they're expensive, man. They're definitely expensive. Especially if you don't need it. They're expensive. All right, we're just going to micromanage this decrease attack. We're going to micromanage her first knockback. We're going to wait till it goes past that second ability. Knock it back. Put it on full auto. Decrease attack, I guess, now. And then we'll try to line up that decrease attack for the second move and the ultimate. There we go. All right, let's go. 8 million. Come on, please. Or 9 million. 9 million would be great. Could try a burn team? A burn team? You could do burn with blow up with the epic, and it would do really well. You get 8 million, no problem, because we don't have to worry about melee on this boss like we would with other bosses. You could, yeah, you definitely can. But we're trying to use season 1. Whoa, we missed our decreased attack. We're trying to use season 1 heroes that everybody has access to. I'm not trying to pull out any of the season 2 heroes. We did do Ice Blast. Ice Blast did it very easily. If you have 2 Ice Blasts, go in there and blow it up. If you have burns, especially burns that explode the burns, erases the epic, sure. If you just have burns, just flat out burns, they're not going to do anything special. Burns are just going to sit there and burn and do very little damage. So if you're just talking about like a rare burn and another rare burn, I don't think that's going to do that well. Because the tick of the rare burn, just like the tick of poison, doesn't do much. Doesn't help us to do damage. And I don't know if those guys have a 100% chance to crit. I assume they would. I'm sure they do. And debuffs are good. Like, debuffs are great to have up because that way we do more damage for each debuff we have up. But it counts burn as 1 stack. So even if you have 10 stacks of burn, we're not doing 100% more damage then. Like right now we're doing 20% more damage because of the debuffs we have up. So we do need debuffs, but we need like multiple different debuffs up. And Adri's really nice because she does the slow speed and she does the accuracy, decrease accuracy on her battle skill. Then we get decrease attack in here. And then we would have poison up on that other team. Remember where we did 9 million? We had poison up. So we are going to do a little bit less here because we're not going to have as many debuffs up. Yeah. So burn will help us have consistent debuff up just like poison. At least 10% additional damage the boss will be taking all the time. That's pretty nice. Seven stacks, 3.7 million. I don't think that's great. Of course, with decreased attack, I don't remember when we fell apart. Like, what stacks was this boss at when it really fell apart? I can't remember. I was too focused on that 8 million and looking at that 8 million and then the 9 million we got to even see if he was at 15 stacks or what. But there's no way. If we're at 9 stacks right now at 4 million, we are not going to make to 18 stacks. It's not going to happen. Not enough damage here. And that could be due to that additional 100% uptime we had on 10% more damage we were doing to the boss with the poison debuff up. We're missing that additional debuff up all the time. 10% damage over a long fight like this, it's a lot. I don't know. It'd be crazy if we made it that far. It looks like we're okay, though. Our tank is definitely resisting a lot of the damage because she's taking 30% less damage by now. So she's always kind of topped off. So we don't have to worry about her being feared. But I don't know. We look pretty solid right now. We just need a little more damage. Okay, we're getting a little low. Each round, we're getting a little lower in health. Come on, everybody survive. There we go. We got that heal in there. I don't know. Hexandra is so overpowered because we're below 40% HP, so she does that additional healing. She's perfect for this with using decreased attack because then we can, you know, everybody's a little bit low right now. Although I think they're going to die because she's not, maybe only one's going to die. Shoot. Oh, too early. I did that way too early. We're in trouble now. Shit. Shoot. We're not going to have decreased attack up when he does the ultimate. Dang it. We could have saved Netta, maybe. Yeah, I think we could have saved Netta from that. Close. Very close. Man. I think we could have had it. Been much closer. And they're both doing very comparable damage, right? And you know if you bring in somebody like Durango, you'll do crazy damage. Durango does poison, he gets high crit rate, he gets turn meter with that. He, you know, those kind of heroes that benefit from enlightenment, attack, crit rate, critical damage, accuracy, all that stuff that we normally can't put on one hero, which is way too hard for us to be able to get all those stats, does really well here. Well, these two just don't want to fall over. Yeah, we could re-roll this and get 8 million. I feel very confident. Look at both of their rare damage, Netta and this other girl. Like that other girl's always done, Thea, always done really well damage-wise, and multi-hit on her ultimate for something like Witch's Remains, but she's melee. Too bad these girls don't hit. If this tank gnome just did a little bit of damage, it would be so cool. All right, 7.2. I think we could have it. Now you want to try out Brawny and see if he can hang?
Do ye know what the hardest thing in the world is?
Oh, our boy here would do attack penalty all the time, accuracy penalty, and then knock back the ultimate gauge. I love playing Zadie. Zadie would be a lot of fun. And Zadie's probably going to have a 100% chance to crit easily. I don't know. It says support. Uh-oh. Zadie might not. Man, that's so sad. They nerfed so many heroes that we would use that would do well, so it makes it, I don't know, it makes it not as fun. And for people who are limited with their account, it really hurts them. What are we talking about? Fire? Fire, yeah.
Get cozy warming up the stove, then put on.
No, I don't need to level him up. I need to do his skills, yeah. Okay, anybody else in fire that we're missing? She's a tank. He's new. Percival's new. He's new stuff. Shields. Glowing. That's about it. Oh, main traveler. Main traveler. Oh, yeah. Main traveler is always good. Upgrade. And scrolls for the main traveler are free. All we got to do is put it. I bet the main traveler is going to out DPS all of them. What am I doing? Everybody's got the Traveler. Everybody starts with the Traveler. And really easy to scroll out. All you got to do is go through the story just a little bit. And you have all the scrolls to scroll the Traveler. Let's see if the Traveler does more damage first. With Netta. The cooldown should be 16 seconds, right? Yeah, yeah. So a lot of damage. Just like Netta. Decrease attack. All right. If we could get an attack aura. All right, let's roll.
Be my firewood. Worry not. I am here. I won't miss. Resist till the end.
Is our Traveler going to do more damage than Netta? Maybe not. I thought she would, but Netta's got a 16-second ultimate as well. And so did the other girl we had in here before. Like fast ultimates.
I am here.
Oh shit. That was a mess up.
Resist till the end. Be my firewood.
Doesn't look like it, actually. Swap with Erich. Not everybody's going to have Erich either, though. Not everybody's going to be that far in. If you have Erich, for sure, play Erich, right? And I think we already have Erich scrolled. It'd be better to play him not scrolled. I mean, anybody like that you have, obviously put it in, right? If you have a legendary, their stats that they amp up are stronger, are better. If you have a legendary, 100% put them in there. It's going to be like full auto, 8 million, no problem. Since it's pretty easy, kind of already.
Be my firewood. I won't miss twice. Resist till the end.
And if we have anybody that has decreased attack but also can do 100 crit rate. Do we have anybody like that that's not labeled? Like, just because they have decreased attack, are they always labeled as support as far as these events go?
Firewood. Resist till the end.
Man, it's starting to get cold outside.
Worry not.
And now I'm hungry because you guys were talking about all that food.
I won't miss twice.
I'm sore too. Lately, I've been working out, guys. I've been really trying to get back into it. It's starting to get warmer outside. You know, we got to wear t-shirts and tank tops and stuff. So, man, everything is sore. I've got like a schedule over here that I'm writing down and keeping track of. Routine going on. Like I said, I've been drinking the protein now too. So I'm like eating whatever I eat. Then I drink the protein shake. That kind of fills me up. So I'm not looking to snack. Plus, my wife's been going to the gym like all winter. Just outdoing me, you know?
I am here.
Big time. Big time. My wife, though, will get like 6 hours of sleep, work out in the morning, go to work, work out after work, and then come home, cook dinner, and stay up late. I don't know how she does it. I can't. I don't have that kind of stamina. It's amazing. I wish I did. Man, I wish I did.
Be my firewood. Worry not. I am here. Resist till the end. I won't miss twice.
So we were doing like 7 million, right? I know for a fact the poison team, because the poison is up 100% of the time for 10% additional damage. We did 7 million on this last group. If we had one more debuff, 10% additional damage the whole entire long fight, we would hit that 8 million. Maybe even that 9 million that we hit with poison. So I think that is kind of the best. And then right now we can see that the main traveler is not doing that much damage. So let's just back out of this. Not as much damage as the other rare that we had in here. The Traveler was not doing as much damage as this girl, because this girl's really good.
It's good to have a little fun.
All right, so we'll bring in,
Spoiling my lovely dream.
we're going to bring in Bronwyn, okay? See what Bronwyn can do. If we go for a while and his damage is not higher than Netta, then we know he's not going to be stronger than Thea that we had in here.
I won't miss. Resist till the end.
Like if he's not above like this right here, then we know that he's not worth it. Let's see what happens.
Be my firewood. Worry not. I am here. I won't miss twice.
So who else do we have? If we use Frost, we got a debuff that could be up most of the time. So that would be a good team, just like Poison, to use. So if we use Usha, and we go back with somebody else, but like Wilt is so terrible. A lot of the other rares besides Usha just aren't really good damage dealers that I've seen. So we need to test out those. What about the skeleton? The skeleton that puts up Frost and gets that additional attack. I think it's 40% or 20% additional attack when Frost is there. Or does he have to kill somebody to get that additional attack? We'll have to look. But having that one extra debuff is going to help us. Oh, you know what's really going to be well on these kind of heroes then? Are the ones that do all those multiple different crazy debuffs, like Stagamuffin. Old Stagamuff that nobody really likes. He always does a hit. He's got a 25% chance to put up a random debuff. If he has a lot of random debuffs up, we're doing, 50, 60% additional damage to this boss. 8 million easy. Pargu. Who else? Who else does a lot of random stuff? We got Pargu, Ripekiss, Stagamuffin. There's a lot. There's a lot of those that I don't like to use because they're not consistent for the debuff that I need at the time I need it, but some of them can apply a lot of debuffs. You have them but never use them? I think it's going to be easy use on this boss. Although you just, for us, Strummus, with our accounts, we just bring in legendaries and epics. Just bring in there like your Ice Blast team if you have one. Easy damage. Full auto every day. Don't even worry about it. Done. Same damage. He looks like he's doing the same damage, right? Looks like all these rares are doing the same amount of damage. I wanted to try a full common team. Blood Sample, we already talked about that. We threw in a comment in Frost that we were playing earlier that looked amazing. He even does derivative damage when there's a Frost debuff up. He applies a Frost debuff. And I was like, this guy's going to do well. We looked at his stats. He's got 300 Enlightenment. He's, for the derivative, he's got good attack. He's got good crit rate. And it was better to run Ice Blast. But it wasn't terrible. I was pretty impressed. It would be cool if we could have an all uncommon team. We got Meredith as our healer. You know how great she is. Well, we don't have to go full uncommon. We could always use Hexandra. Everybody starts with Hexandra in the beginning. We always need to use her. Above their picture for the buff or is ultimate to be active? Ooh, you mean like when the wild proc happens? It'll happen right when you initiate your move. So when you do your ultimate, if you hit wild, you'll see the wild proc come up on their portrait more often than you see it above their silhouette, above their character, is what I've noticed. And then sometimes you might not see it at all, Horus 2 for 3 days. Yeah, but Horus' attack down is like a 45. If you scroll it, maybe it goes up to a 70% chance to attack down. It's on a battle skill, so we can't time it like we need it right here. Boom. Decrease attack, 10 seconds. We've got it up for this ability, and we've got it up for the ultimate. We just can't use battle skill, decrease attack, especially when it's not a 100% chance to apply. It would be a nice backup, though. But we're better off using this rare than Horus. Far better off using this rare. Or any rare that gives us an ultimate with decreased attack. Because we don't need a real tank here. We could use Hexandra to tank easily. She's got enough defense to tank this boss. We don't need a real tank. We just had Hexandra in here as our main tank, taking those little hits earlier, and then we had Arena in here for the decreased attack. Yeah, you can definitely see that all the rares do the same amount of damage. And it's good damage. It's good wild damage for sure.
I am here.
But we just need one more debuff up to get good consistent damage.
Be my firewood.
Don't lose anybody. Don't lose anybody, please. Oh my god, so close. So close. Let's get this heal. Come on.
Worry not. I am here. I won't miss twice.
Ah, that was so close.
Be my firewood. Resist till the end.
We're gonna lose Netta.
Worry not. I am here. I won't miss twice.
It's so close. We just need that debuff.
Resist till the end.
Oh, look at that. Heal's ready to go. We got a heal ready to go and ready to knock back the ultimate gauge.
I am here. I won't miss twice. Resist till the end.
Now, there's no rare that gives us a whole bunch of multiple random debuffs, unfortunately. There's some epics and legendaries for sure, but there's no rare that will do a lot of different debuffs. I mean, we've already got Adri doing 2 different debuffs to give us 20% additional damage sometimes, plus the decreased attack. And that's really it.
Worry not.
We just got a heal. That was beautiful. But she knocked back the ultimate gauge when my decreased attack was up, so it just fell off. That was bad. We just took a big hit. We didn't need to. Adri knocked it back right. That was really bad for us. That's going to cost us. We could have made 8 million
Worry not.
if we didn't make that crucial mistake. So our decreased attack fell off when the ultimate came. Because Adri knocked him back and slow sped him. Oops. Oh well. Believe me, it can happen. It can happen. I guess he did. Look, at the end there, he did a little bit more damage. I don't know if he's alive a little bit longer than her. But the other girl did a little bit more damage too, I think. So some pretty similar. Let's go to Frost. Let's go to Frost because we get that additional debuff I keep talking about. But what are we going to use in Frost? So we need decreased attack first. We do have a Frost decreased attack. Don't we? We have that one tank, right? Oh, no. We got a DPS. What is this? Everybody's got 10% chance to crit if you're a support. This guy's just got like some weird 18%. These people are killing me. He does have decrease attack 2 on the vulture. Plus he's got a vulture. Maybe the vulture and him will do some serious damage. Let's test this out.
You sure you want my help?
Her as the tank, but she's got no 3-team bonus. Oh yeah, we have this tank for decreased attack. But I want to test out that other guy. Test out him for decrease. Plus, we get him for free in the beginning. We get him and her for free in the beginning of the game. Yeah, let's do that. And then we need... Does he even apply Frost? He doesn't, right? Just decrease attack. Okay, so if we bring in Usha...
Prepare for battle.
And then this was the common I was talking about. This common right here. Launches the hammer to strike the enemy, dealing cold damage. 50% chance to apply the frost. And then he unleashes a battle cry. And then here, whenever there's a frost debuff up, he does an additional 20% derivative damage. And he's got good attack. He's got really low defense. Good enlightenment. Good crit rate, critical damage. He's got it all. And good accuracy to land that frost debuff. 100% chance to apply frost for 10 seconds. Okay, that's better. It's only when an enemy inflicted with a frost dies he gets this increased attack. That kind of sucks. Oh, that's right. We got this guy. We never get a chance to play him. You remember Zethos, who was Strumus, or anybody out there? You guys remember this guy? We were curious to try to get damage out of him when we first started playing Season 1, pairing him with Usha. But he needed such stats that we couldn't do it because he needs high accuracy, he needs high crit rate because he has to crit. This guy might do it. For this right here, 10 seconds, the hero throws an Ice Lance, basic attack, inflict frost. But didn't he need to crit for something? Or just inflict the frost? He needed crit rate, critical damage, plus high accuracy. That's 50% attack damage off of a battle skill. And then he's going to be throwing this the whole entire... I think he's going to do crazy damage. I'm hoping.
May we be victorious this time.
Let's see what happens. Revamp, what's up, my man? Impossible. It's all impossible.
Never underestimate.
Yeah, he never worked out, though. He did never work out because we needed too many stats.
Not that
It wasn't worth it.
fault either.
But maybe here... Where is he? That's Pargu. Oh, there's Pargu to give us all the debuffs we need to do a whole lot of additional damage.
Don't underestimate. I shall protect the capital till the end.
Ah, you know what? We didn't even have her booked. That's why she wasn't doing that well. This is why she wasn't doing... She should have been killing it. Nord was booked, right? And what if Nord wasn't booked? Because he was really killing it too. Nord, where are you, my man? There's this guy.
As a truly useful Minotaur.
I think Frost is going to kill it, just like Poison did.
Don't you even dare to fall.
Cedic wasn't scrolled. I know he wasn't scrolled, right? Unless we tested him earlier.
Tree of duty ever end?
Are you waiting for
Nord is scrolled. He is scrolled. Okay, that's why he was ignoring defense and doing well. He's scrolled. Of course he's scrolled. And she's scrolled. Okay.
New life.
extinction marks the ultimate secret?
Those aren't rares. Those aren't rares. Those aren't rares. That's not a rare. No. No. That guy? No.
Let me fight with you.
Got any rare materials to show me?
He's a rare, but his stats aren't going to be good. Plus, he's defensive, so I don't think he's going to do anything for us. Wilt? Wilt did not have scrolls into him. But who wants to scroll Wilt? This guy's garbage. This guy's like for real garbage.
Don't you even.
They do freeze, and then we got this guy that we get for free.
None I hear are hers.
We got to try him out. See what his little vulture does with him. And our tank. We don't need to scroll him.
Will I prove myself as a truly useful?
Tell me, are you alive?
100% chance to apply frost. We could rotate him and Usha. His damage isn't... Zethos is going to do the most. Watch. Come on, Zethos. We're just testing this boss with free-to-play comps as a brand new account. Like, say you're playing a brand new account, you have some rares. We're just trying this guy with 3-team bonus, not a 5-team bonus. And we found some good teams to be able to do that with. Really easy. 300. Isn't accuracy the problem? Needs like 300. Well, he's got accuracy here. They give you all that. They give you everything. It's pretty wild on some of these heroes. That's why, it's, you know, like I said earlier, Durango heroes like that need so much. They need high enlightenment, high attack, high crit rate, high critical damage, all of it, and you get all of that. So if you bring Durango in to fight this boss, he'll do exceptionally well. Now, we did have Wilt in here before, but he wasn't doing that well, but now he should.
Prepare for battle.
May we be victorious this time.
Okay, decrease attack. Who are we going to do it with? This guy? Bird guy? Okay, then that means we're going to make her our tank. All right, Birdman. He's not going to do a lot of damage. She should. And he should do crazy. Maybe. Looking at his kit, he should do crazy. Plus, he'll keep Frost up the whole entire time as well. All right, don't let us down. Who's doing decreased attack? This guy? Okay, as always, we wait a second here. And we slap him. There we go, slap him. Decrease attack. Got it. Now we can put a Dree on auto, and we just manage our decreased attack. Ice is up a lot. That's going to make Usha do her passive more often.
I won't miss twice.
Friend of mine, Bird. He's not doing any damage, of course. Is the bird even attacking that vulture? It's off to the side, right? I see it. Yeah, it's attacking.
Worry not. I am here. Frigid blade. I won't miss twice.
Zethos isn't doing what I was thinking. He's not doing the damage. I mean, he'll get up Frost for us, but he's not doing the damage that I thought he would do. I thought when he procs that ultimate like that, boom, it's going to be Frost is up. He's going to get multiple hits, multiple hits, multiple hits. It's up. He's got the crit rate. I mean, he's critting. And he's even got the high attack. I don't know why he's not doing more damage. At least Frost is up for, I guess, Usha? We should probably stagger their moves. I think they're on the same... Yeah, they're on the same exact ultimate time. We need that Frost up, 100% uptime on that. They're both on 20 seconds. We're gonna let Usha go now.
I am here. Frigid blade. I won't miss twice.
We're looking at the Frost. The Frost is halfway, halfway, halfway. I'm gonna do him now. Maybe a little too early because the Frost will probably... No, he keeps applying it. That's right, he keeps applying it. Okay, it'll be up when Usha does her ultimate now. And it's been up the whole time for her passive.
Worry not. I am here.
Oh, no, it's gone now. No, it's up.
Miss twice.
That was up from her, though. Why is he ready to go again so fast? I thought I had them decently staggered. Or at least have him go first. There we go. Okay, he's going. Frost, 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 Frost.
Worry not. I am here. Frigid blade.
Usha did the Frigid Blade. Okay. This doesn't look like a lot of damage. It's 7 stacks for 3.4 million.
Worry not. I am here. Frigid blade. I won't miss twice. Worry not.
My wife's got a half day. She just got off of work and she is going to the gym. Because we want 100% uptime on that Frost debuff for that 10% additional damage. Not just because Usha's going to do more on her passive and that guy's going to do more hits. We want it up for that overall damage as well. And it does kind of fall off. Like Poison would be up the whole entire time. Well, Frost came back pretty quick then. Oh shit, I forgot my bird. I missed it. Yo, what's going on? RNGesus, what are you doing, man? Feeling better? Much better. Yes, thank you. So much better. I slept for 9 hours a couple days ago, and then now I'm back to normal. I feel like I'm back to normal. No sneezing, no coughing, no like watery eyes. It was all crazy. It wasn't allergies either. It was definitely I was sick. But whenever I was sneezing a lot too, my eye would water up on the left-hand side. Yo, what's up, Sky? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. How is your day going? Sky just started a brand new English YouTube channel. It's his second language. So that's pretty sweet.
Frigid blade. Worry not.
Did she do her ultimate? She did, but it was right when the boss was doing his second ability. It's okay. Decreased attack is up right now. We're hanging on. We're hanging on. Enter KR. What's up, my man? I think we can put everybody on full auto now because we're under 50% HP when we get hit, so we get feared, and then our decreased attack shouldn't go off until that second ability. Mostly everybody's going to get feared here, right? Is he feared? Yeah, he's feared. So now it's going to unlock. Boom, everybody goes. Decrease attack. Are we going to make it? We might mess up here. Decrease attack's up. I don't want to do like we did before where we got that decrease attack up and then Adri knocked it back and it fell off. That would be bad. Everybody's too low. Everybody's too low. Come on. Don't die. Oh, we lost one. Man, where's our heals? Hexandra, where are you? Now, Hexandra doesn't have the 3-team bonus, right? So it makes it a little bit difficult. All right, we need to take out Zethos. They thought about free to play for the boss? Yeah. I do think Drist was a little bit harder, but they didn't really... I think last time she only had 10% chance to crit, Usha. And they didn't really increase all the heroes to be at 100% chance to crit, but some I think they did okay with. I think they upped Usha. I do think they upped her, and they should. But Sigrid's still 10% for some reason, which is weird. What was the other guy we were going to try out in here that was rare? Wilt? Now that we have Wilt, he's like the only other option we have to try to get up Frost. He's only got a 30% chance to inflict Frost. Well, it'd be 55. Here he's got 3 ice crystals. 60% chance to inflict Frost. This guy's got 100%, but I don't think he brings a lot of damage because we're not getting this 40% additional attack up unless somebody dies. These guys just freeze, right? Frozen, frozen. Oh, interesting. Attack penalty 1. On a battle skill. But they're 10% chance to crit, so that sucks. This guy's 10% chance to crit, 10% chance to crit. %50 chance to inflict Frost. All right, Wilt, you're in, buddy. Let's see if you do more damage than that other Zethos. 500 and you got stuck at 154 currently. I think we're right around there on my main account. Maybe Wilt will do a better job of having Frost up, but I don't think his damage is going to be there. I think the poison team's the best one. Doing attack down 1, so he should be doing attack down 2. Yeah, attack down 2. If you have him, well, they'll automatically ascend him, so he'll do attack down 2. But it's the smallest, like you'll never see another hero that does the cross section that this guy does this move. It's a like a positive sign. Just a straight little 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. I've never seen anybody else with that small of a little targeting. Are there hard levels in Fae this season? Probably just as hard as last season. It just depends on what heroes you have to help you get through it, you know? I mean, the hardest ones are always going to be the El Sabri, Tivitar. Look at that. That's his little cross section. Those are always the hard ones, right? Especially if the mermaid knocks back your ultimate gauge by 50%, you just can't catch back up. And you're going to die. 5 stacks, 2 million? No way. This damage is way too low. We're not going to make it. 5 stacks, 2 million is not...
I am here. Freaking blade. Twice.
We didn't have anybody else make it around there when they were at 2 million. We need to be 5 stacks. At the end of 5 stacks, right when it gets to the boss's ultimate, we need to be somewhere around 3.4 million, 3.5 million. That is way too low. Okay, so 2 Frost DPS are not gonna... Not the ones they have. Usha is fine. It's just that we don't have another good Frost DPS to put with her. You'd have to go epic. If you did go epic, then yeah, no problem. You'll get it. There's just nobody else to pair with her that's even close to her caliber. Nord is awesome, but he's season 2. We did fire and we were fine, right? We got 8 million with fire with her being a tank. Yeah, we didn't we? On one of those? Or really close to it? 7.7 million or something? Like super close. We just needed to micromanage a little bit more. Lightning. There's no real debuff we could keep up with lightning. Plus, everybody that does damage in lightning, they don't even give them a 100% chance to crit. Let's look at these uncommon ones. It's considered a basic attack. Okay, we bring in our girl Vanny, like always, right? For Dauntless. But then what else do we bring in? That's Thunderbolt. We bring in Yagnats. I think Yagnats and this guy were doing about the same damage. Can't we do like Dauntless? Level presets? No, it won't let us. We definitely don't bring... We can bring her in for decreased attack. And then we just need one other Dauntless. Or we could go with the whole team of Dauntless to see what happens. Oh, we do have knockback the ultimate gauge. Steal a buff. Nah, that's not going to do anything. Grover's not going to be good. This guy does damage based off of defense, but he does a lot of bounce around moves. It's pretty cool to see one that does damage based off of defense. And I've always liked... I want to use Fizzles somewhere, but I don't think this is the place. We don't need to remove buffs from the boss. There's nothing to take away. That's it for the rares. It'd have to be Yagnats. This guy's got 100. Oh yeah, this guy's animations are the worst. He's one that we know from story mode, and we never use him anywhere because for some reason his animations like lock him up, and he does no damage. It's really weird. Okay, do we have scrolls for these? All right, we do, I guess. Man, no good attack. Increased attack. In dungeons. Is this going to work here? No. Damn it. Maybe with Dauntless we should bring in 3 DPS and not worry about decreased attack. Everyone should have at least one Drist? What do you mean? Did I try the skeleton? I didn't try the skeleton. I feel like we could get uptime on Frost with the skeleton, but he would do no damage, you know. His damage would be pretty bad. Just like we had with Zethos. His damage wasn't there. And then we tried who else? Wilt. Wilt's damage is not there, that's for sure. There's just nobody to go pair well with Usha. Okay, Vanny, Yagnats are doing well. Looks similar to kind of like what we had with our 2 fire people we were using all the time, our 2 fire rares. And there's 3 different fire rares you can use, so that's good. That there's a lot of options for fire rares. And if you're on season 1, fire goes well with poison. We were using a lot of poison people too, so 3-team bonus would be easy to do for season 1 players. Get this decreased attack, and I'm gonna grab a fleece or a hoodie or something like that. It's kind of cold in here.
I am here. I won't miss twice.
Respect my power.
Worry not.
Uh-oh. No decreased attack that time. Hopefully it didn't hurt us. All right. Get it.
Worry not. I am here.
What are we at? 7 stacks already at 2 point. Yeah, this is low damage too. We're at 7 stacks and we're doing 2.8. Maybe that's because I had 3 DPS. Oh yeah, I had 3 DPS. No? Yeah, I did have 3 DPS at 3.4 million. Maybe this is okay with this mini. Because we're doing decreased attack that I missed again. Oh, if you use Driss for this event though, you don't get any additional. You could use him, you're right. You could use him if you got him last event. But he doesn't add any additional damage like if you use Elminster.
I am here.
It's pretty wild, right? It'd be cool if he did.
I won't miss twice.
Twin, I don't know about a free legendary. I don't consider him a free legendary. Do you think everybody got him last season? You think so? Well, what if you started playing the game if you started playing the game today, you wouldn't have him.
I am here.
You weren't here for that event. Like if you join, you did not get him. Yeah, and if you started playing Dragonheir last week, you wouldn't have gotten him. He wasn't there.
Worry not. I am here. I won't miss twice. See the power of lightning.
Okay, he's taking 30% and then 20% additional damage.
Respect my power.
Worry not. I am here. I won't miss twice.
Respect my power.
No, it's an everybody event. The D&D events all happen for everybody at the same time, and you can even start a brand new account and participate in it.
I am here.
And once they're done, they're done. You can't go back and get Driss. You can't go back and get Elminster. That's it. That's it for the collaboration. But they're going to have another year and a half of collaborations. I don't know what heroes they're going to bring out.
I am here.
But every season, we're still going to have a D&D event at the end of the season. So that's pretty sweet.
I won't miss twice.
Respect my power.
We're already at 13 stacks. I don't think we're going to make 8. I just don't feel like we're going to make 8. Oh, no, get it, get it. We could get 8, but I just don't feel like. I mean, we're doing pretty cool on health. The boss is just getting stronger and stronger. At 14 stacks, that's a lot of additional damage. We're about to get feared for some of our damage dealers here. There we go.
Worry not. I am here. I won't miss twice.
2 million away. Come on, team. Hexander's ready to heal.
Worry not. I won't miss twice.
No, I'm not seeing it. We'd have to do so many more rounds to get to 8 million. Like 4 more rounds or something. Maybe even more than that. Nope. 1 down already. Yagnat's down. We did have the 3-team bonus on our DPS. We did. Yeah. We had the 3 lightning. Oh, Raceland? I don't think they're going to do Raceland. It would be cool if they did, but I don't know if they're going to do that. Aren't those all like Dragon Winter, Dragon Knights, all those books? Isn't that a different... Is that the same realm? It's not Forgotten Realms, is it? I mean, they could do the whole team then. They could do... There's a lot of people in that group that they could do. There's a lot of people in Drist's group that they could do. And just in the books in general. But I don't know what they're trying to focus on. Close. Close. Almost there. Yeah, it's those are Dragonlance series. They're not doing the... I don't think they're doing the Dragonlance series. But does it all fall under the umbrella? Why was Kiefer Sutherland's voice for Raceland at one time? What did they have? An animated movie adaptation? Where? Heroes of the Dragonlance, Heroes of the Lance. In the animated movie adaptation Dragonlance, Dragons of Autumn Twilight, Raceland was voiced by Kiefer Sutherland. No way. Lucy Lawless, Kiefer Sutherland. I'm gonna have to go check this out. Did you guys ever see this? Watch this? DVD cover art. I had no idea they had any kind of Dragonlance adaptation, like animated series. I'll check this out when we get off stream. It's pretty cool. So that didn't work. We know why. We know the poison debuff, man. The poison debuff is too strong. That 10% additional damage gets us from that 70 million to that 8 million. That 7 million, not 70 million. 7 million to the 8 million. And there's just no other element that we could bring in to keep that up the whole entire time unless we go with Season 2 heroes. Lightning. We didn't do Radiant yet. We didn't do anything with Necrosis. What about Summons? The first book. I finished the Dragonlance series. I think I finished most of the books for that. I just remember Strum, I think his name. Strummus or Strummer, whatever, the cool guy. He died right away, and it was very depressing. I was like, no, how could you have this happen? To Raceland, I believe, or to a group of followers or something. It wasn't to Raceland, it was somebody else. Somebody else in some like epic fight at Castle or something. This is a long time ago for me to have read those books. All right, who would we use here in... Like, who we're going to use for DPSers as far as... We got her that can do summons and enhance summons.
I shall deliver death.
Come on, man. You know summons aren't going to work. You know summons aren't going to work. This guy can get heals based on... I don't even want to do it. Summons are not going to work. They're just not going to happen. I don't believe it will ever happen with summons. Plus, who are we going to do decrease attack with? We could bring in anybody if we bring in a different healer, like Megan. We can bring in any decreased attack now. She has accuracy penalty. And is that it? I thought she had something else. Fits? No, we're not going to bring Fits. We don't need a tank like this. That's it.
Underestimate the strength of the forest humans.
Who's saying that? Oh, she's saying that. They're not even scrolled, but I just kind of want to get a... Oh, they do have a good aura, though. 30%. That's a big increase. Maybe we should just scroll them, just so I can look at their damage really quick. 30% additional damage? That's... We should just have him as an odd one in there. So, okay, if I do poison, 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 him in there for 30% additional damage. And then I don't have decreased attack. I just try to get damage in there. Maybe that will work. Necrosis.
I must temper my resolve. The halls of knowledge are not open to all.
daggers only deserve the taste of my whip.
Those lizards talking crazy trash, man. Okay, so we took out... It's hard taking out Hexandra because she's so strong for the heals. I don't really want to take out Hexandra, but we're bringing in Megan. I'm sure it'll be all right. Oh, we've already got a 3-team bonus with that. Right. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try this really quick.
Get up and work.
Get up and work. Man, this is like a slave driver right here, this lizard. 30% additional attack. Yeah, they will die to AoE. They will, but they'll be resummoned. Come on, man. Summons are awesome in this game. What are you talking about? They're the best. Summons beat everything. Yo, Twin, thanks so much for the prime sub, man. Appreciate the love. 5 months going strong. Cheers, my man. Cheers. I think the animation was only for the first book. I just don't remember seeing that animation, so I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm sure it's 90-minute runtime, which is actually longer than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I want to check this out. Crap. Where's my cursor? Well, that was crappy. Look at all our undead over here just doing work. Doing some work. Killing it. Yeah, look at her. She's making all these undead things do more damage and fight, but too many people are in the front. They can't. All of our ghoulies can't go up there and fight. They're being body blocked. Maybe I need to bring some people back. I can't. Those two are melee. They're going to be in the front. There's not enough room for undead creatures to attack. Four stacks, 2. This looks very similar to the all the other damages we did. I mean, it's not terrible damage. It just looks really similar to all the damage we've done when we use decreased attack. And we bring in whatever team. Because here's the end of 5 stacks. And we're looking at 2.4 million. And our undead guys are kind of staying alive. But unfortunately, we're not looking for cool buffs. We're looking for a lot of debuffs. This is not helping us. I think it's just cool to finally see some undead summons. Just to see summons, you know? I never get to see summons. $24 stacks to 8 million. We got it, man. We got it. Let's go. 24 stacks all the way. That dragon's going to slap us so hard when he gets to like 15 stacks. Oh, I forgot. These are recovery over time is all we have with Megan. We just have heal over time. Is it enough to keep us up? With the increased defense, though, that's pretty good. I don't see it topping anybody off right now, though. Uh-oh. That decreased attack is going to fall off. Right? No, it's still up. Okay, good. We've got increased defense, too. Can't hurt us. Megan's too strong. Yeah, all we need is 20 stacks. We're good. 19 stacks. If we can make it to 19 stacks, we're okay. 19 stacks, please. I thought somebody died for a minute, but it was only a skeleton. But it won't be long. Won't be long before we have somebody fall out. We're not doing too hot on the health bars. Oh, it's about to hurt. Come on, Megan. Let's go. And no, they're still alive, still alive, still alive. Come on, Megan. Oh, she was so close to doing her ultimate. 5 million. Okay, so this 2 times seems so slow. Have you been playing any other games? Because if you play other games that have faster speeds, then it might seem slow. That's why it seems slow to me, because of another game that I play. So he does 30% additional attack. So what if we take advantage of his 30% additional attack and we bring in the team that we know does the most damage? We got Hexandra as a heal. Decrease attack can be anybody we want to. We've got Adri in here, and then we bring in our 2 main DPSers that will keep poisons up, so we get 10% additional damage. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Hexandra is a healer. And then we get 30% additional attack from this guy. Although Eli does give us 18. But now we've got no decrease attack. Are we at 30? Yeah, we're at 30. Okay. All right, what do we get? Theo? Is that him? With his summons? He's all alone. He's got no additional attack too, no additional defense. We're just using him for his leader ability. I mean, we want him to do some damage. He's doing okay. Will that 30% additional attack really help us though? Missing out with, not having the decrease attack, I don't think this is going to work. Maybe. I don't think it's going to work. We just know these two can do damage and keep up a poison debuff for 10% additional damage on the boss. So maybe there's a shot here that we don't have to micromanage anything. No decrease attack to micromanage, and we can just get 8 million. Oh, man. Oh, his pet's still alive. His pet got a heal or something. There we go. Sacrifice that pet. Get that boss. Okay. We got 2 million at 3 stacks. That's better than 2 million at 5 stacks. But it's definitely a noticeable difference on the amount of damage we're taking. You can really tell how much harder we're being hit, right? Especially our 2 poison deep Eli and that other guy. Lorenrel, whatever his name is, they're getting hit pretty hard. Their defense is not high. It's not gonna work. Well, if you just tuned in, guys, we do have a couple good teams, but we don't have as many as I'd like. After trying all the different elements, we don't have as many as I like for rare, for free to play. But anytime you throw in some epic, this boss is pretty easy. Let's be honest, this boss is actually pretty easy. If you throw in any kind of team with decreased attack, with any epic, Ice Blast if you want to, or epic poisoners, or epic And you can test it all out too. It's going to cost you nothing to do that. You just have to have the hero. It's going to be maxed out level 100. All you got to do is throw it in here and see if it works. So it'll be pretty nice and easy for everybody to test it all out. Come on, Hexandra. Let's go. Let's go. Quick, quick, quick. Nice. Clutch. Man, that was clutch. But the ultimate's going to kill everybody. Here we go. Need a medic. Theo's out of there.
Worry not. I am here.
You are my prey of the day.
You won't miss twice.
And the rest are down. All right, guys, we've been on for 2 hours and 22 minutes. I'm going to head out. I'm going to get some food because we've been talking about food. I'm pretty hungry, and I'm going to watch this Dragonlance movie. It's like a DVD cover art movie. I'm going to try this out. 90 minutes. If you want to know what it's like, just join me on Discord. I do have one Discord tab to talk about TV shows and movies that a couple of us talk in there about stuff we've watched recently. I can't wait for the newest episode of Halo to come out. I don't know when that's going to happen. We got Dune 2 coming out. The Bad Batch, this came out season 3 if you're into the Bad Batch. I'm not really into Star Wars animated, even though they're trying to say this is canon. I don't really consider it Star Wars to me, but you know, some of you guys like it. Yeah, thanks so much for joining me. Play Dragonheir with us. Look down below, hit those links. Come download it from Steam. If you want to go download the game from Steam, come and join us over in Discord so you can hang out with all of us and play Dragonheir Silent Gods together. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, today. Appreciate that. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are jumping on my main account. The event starts tomorrow. We're not going to be playing this test server anymore. We're going to be going out and getting the artifact. Hold on. Let me see if they put the artifact on my account. We're going to be getting the artifact tomorrow. We're going to get Elminster tomorrow, and we're going to be playing the actual live game. All of us will. Did they include the artifact, though, onto this account? Yet. Onto the test server yet. Still no. Okay. Well, we'll have the real artifact on my account tomorrow. So, yeah, guys, have a great one. Thanks so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Let me check and just see something on Twitch really quick. Hype is playing Last Epoch right now. Hype Pseudo's on if you guys want to go check out Hype Pseudo. He's on playing Last Epoch. I don't know if there's anybody else. Heartless Halo is playing Dungeons and Dragons. We could just raid over there. Sure, why not? Last Epoch is like, isn't this new? It's just like Diablo. Man, it looks old. They said this is new. The Last Epoch was new. It's in the mail. It's coming in the mail. I thought they said that this was new. It was a long time in the making, and it looks very release date. Man, it looks really old. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow.